Well, good afternoon and welcome back to an absolutely glorious day here in Jersey. If you're new to the channel, this is what we class as a typical British summer day. It's absolutely stunning. If you're watching this right now, more than likely I am currently with the feet up with a nice cold beer in Corfu, getting off the island finally, enjoying some sun, enjoying some family time, maybe a little spot of fishing. But today we're heading out there. As you can see, the water's got a nice bit of colour to it. It's been crystal clear, Caribbean-like for months. Or should I say a few weeks, but it felt like a few months. I've been dying to get out to here. Very close to home, very easy, a short wade over. I've let Inshore Lifeboat know that I'm crossing over and what time I'm going to be back, because a lot of people, and if you're watching this and you're one of those people that ring in, thanks very much. To say that someone's stuck out there, I'm never stuck out there. I know what I'm doing. So I've let them know. We're going fishing. We're going lure fishing. We're going bass fishing. Fingers crossed we can catch a fish. I'll let you know what we're doing when we get out there. It's a beautiful day. Hopefully the bass are here. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's go. Right, that is what I'm going to start with. We've reached the promised lands. Really sorry about video quality, but I can't keep up with this rain. It's absolutely torrential. I'll do my best. Got the Stradic, 10 to 35 gram, 4,000 reel, braid, you know it, we've got it. If you watch their channel, you know the score. On the business end, white YKR. My favourite lure in this area, especially when the watercolour is like this. It's like a minty green. You know what that means? I think I can smell some bass. Let's see if it's happening. Right, like I was saying, I'm going to try and keep the camera as dry as possible. It's going to be really hard. As you can see, that rain is really coming down hard. White YKR to start. Bit of swell. Oh, it just looks beautiful. Just check that drag a bit loose there. Let's go fishing. It's got all the signs of a fish. I did see a lot of weed in the water, but I can work with that. Just looks tasty. There's just a bit of everything going. The only thing that's a downside today is the size of the tide, but who cares? This is probably the last time I'll get out before I go away. And what I'm going to do is just going to pepper this area and just hope that there's a fish in and around. I guess you just never know until you go. Might be absolutely nothing around. Big wave. Whoa! Oh, that rain's getting juicier, heavier. Now in this area, if you haven't seen this area that I fished before, there's lots of sunken reef. There's a big flat reef in front of me and loads of little kind of rocks in and around. The bass can be literally anywhere. Sometimes they're right in front of us, that's why I kind of start here. Sometimes they're just not around at all in this little area, but we'll just keep fishing and moving and see if we can locate something. I'll be happy with absolutely anything today. Let's go over here. Have a little go over here as well. Got a weed on me there. And this is the kind of weed that we have to deal with, this green shit. I think we're going to have to contend with quite a bit of weed today. Even though this is a short session, I'm not here for too long. Maybe an hour. Really depending on what's about, if anything's about. Conditions look great though. Oh, fish! There we go. I've got a fish. There we go. Feels all right as well. There we go. Oh, it looks all right as well. Let's just play this nicely in. A nice take there. Maybe he's not too big, it's just the way he's hooked. Yeah, it's not too big. It's nice though, it's not bad. Let's just arc him in. It felt a lot bigger than what he actually is. Felt a lot bigger. Oh, and he's just literally come out. He's tiny. Probably 45 centimeters. Can't go wrong. He felt so much bigger. Let's keep this party going. Ah, it's miserable, isn't it? This weather is absolutely horrible. But I tell you what, it sure does look fishy. A nice bit of chop, a little bit of a rolling swell, not too much. White water flickering off the top of the heads. A little bit of run moving through now as that tide drops off. It kind of ticks all the boxes, and that's why I always come back. Shame about the size of the tide, it's a little bit small. But we've picked up our first fish, and that's put a smile on my face, because coming out in this is absolutely miserable. The one fish is better than no fish. I'm going to keep cracking on. I did think it was a lot bigger. It must have been hooked weirdly at the start, or it was coming in kind of sideways, because it had a nice good pull on it. It ended up being about 45-46 centimeters, but I am not complaining on a day like this. Let's crack it out and let's carry on, and let's see if we can get another fish before that next rain cloud comes, because it's coming. Right, I've just moved back to this area again. You can start to see the layout here. There's a rock there that comes out to about there, a nice gully through there. It's dangerous casting in there. We'll give it a go, but I'll probably hit a rock of some kind. Yeah, I just landed straight on a rock. Even though I reckon bass pass through that area. What are you guys saying? Surely you'd catch a fish in that little gutter at some point of the tide. No, I'm hitting rocks. I don't like it. You remember one of my old videos? I come down here one day, no fish anywhere, but right in front of us over there was the bass bus stop. All the bass were congregating just over there, and literally every other cast I was catching a fish. Oh, do you see that? There was a bite. That was 100% a take. I'll have another little cast in that area. That was a lovely little solid take. Right, let's get back out there. I just had a 2-minute break. Bit of juice. Always good to keep hydrated. That rain's kind of stopped off now a little bit. Let's see if we can pick up our second fish. No promises, but damn, it does look fishy. Sticking with the white because I just fancy it in this colour of water. We've definitely had a couple more bites. Nothing kind of prevailed from it though. But you just never know until you've got a lure in the water. Now because of that side on wind, I've gone sideways so the wind's on my back. It keeps an arc off my braid. A lot easier to feel any touches on the lure. It's a little bit uncomfortable, but you prefer to feel a tap than no tap. That wind's playing a little bit of a part in how I can retrieve this lure when I'm casting at the reef. It's a little bit difficult. I might actually get onto this rock. Might make things a little bit easier for me. Well, this is the rock that I'm about to get on. But what I like to do is I just like to wait and watch the waves move over this reef just to see, because sometimes you get sets of swell. They come like every 8 seconds, and then you get a few at every couple of seconds depending on the day. I just want to see if this gets fully covered, because if it does, I'm not going on it. There's no point just jumping straight on it, especially when it's rough like this, because you might get swiped off it, and safety always comes first when you're fishing. I'm going to give it 5 minutes. I'll have a couple more this way while we wait to get onto that. Because like I say, and at the moment it looks fine, but in a minute it could be really swelly and dangerous. And that goes for any ledge that you're fishing, especially when the weather's rough. It's always good to make sure that it's safe before you step on it. It really doesn't oh, was that a bite? I'm not too sure. Caught me off guard because I was talking about weed. But I've had 2 knocks in around that area. It's definitely not over the reef, because I know where the reef is situated. Possibilities there's a fish hugging that area, sitting around. There's no weed on my line. Right, I've made it across. I have a few casts in here. Now I can get right over the reef itself in front of me. Let's see if there's anything in here. I guess you just never know till you try it. To be honest, I'm happy with 1 fish. Obviously I'll be happier with another, but I've come out just for a quick hour to give it a go. It's horrible weather. Pretty sure I just seen a flash of silver. Unsure, we'll see. Oh, is that a fish? Oh no, that's a rock. Oh man, that caught me right off guard. Damn, that rock felt big. Damn, my heart just stopped. Damn. It's starting to drop off now. The water's getting a lot shallower. That does not mean that there's not going to be fish about, but I tend to feel that the fish are usually here at certain points of the tide. Well, it's not been the most successful trip, but in an angler's world, what do you class as successful at the end of the day? Caught a fish, but I tell you what, I've got a proper drenching. I've had a few little knocks here and there. I hooked a rock over there, and when I hooked it, I pretty much thought it was a huge fish. Took a yank on it, and France came a little bit closer to us. It's getting shallow now, but that doesn't mean there's no fish. I'm going to keep going. I've got probably another half an hour to fish here before, yeah, it's probably not worth it in my eyes, and that's from fishing here quite a lot in my time. What else has just happened? Well, before, at the start of the video, I said that sometimes you get a little visit from the Coast Guard. Well, I gave them a call before this to tell them that I was coming here. There are thousands of houses dotted around this coastline, and when people see you out on rocks, especially in this kind of area, they always tend to give them a call. And well, I got a call from the Coast Guard and they said, "Is this you?" I kind of confirmed it was me. They gave that caller a call back. They confirmed that was me, what I was wearing, my hat. Doesn't give it away that I've got a rod, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So when you do come out to places like this that are surrounded with water, I don't know what it's like in your local area. You know, I know a lot of people that are not just from Jersey watch these kind of videos, but it's always nice to give your local Coast Guard a call, tell them that you're going to be here, when you're going to leave, and that's really it. It's better to be safe than sorry. These guys are getting plenty of calls saying, "Oh, there's someone stranded on the rocks," but I'm not stranded, I'm safe. But they know it, that I'm here, I'm fishing, they're aware of it. So they gave me a call, I let them know we're all fine. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. And the rain is actually starting to calm down, so I'm going to cross the next gutter because it's safe to do so. I'm going to have a few casts and we'll go from there. Fingers crossed we can get another fish. If not, who cares? Right, this is the last couple of casts. Oh, I just snapped off. That is the end. I just got stuck on a rock and snapped off. Well, that is the end of that little mini session. I have fished for 55 minutes. I've caught one fish. I've had plenty of smaller hits, especially in this little area here. I've lost the lure. My phone's ringing, that's probably my wife. And we'll finish this officially with a little competition. If you're watching this video and you want a free lure, it is stuck just there. White YKR, caught a fish on it, so it's got a bit of mileage. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry that the fishing hasn't been as good today, but it's been a beautiful kind of day. That's fishing.